What are some ways I can help my child with pandemic anxiety? Do you have practical tips? Hi everyone, this is Doc Gia Sison and I'm a mother of two daughters, one 18 years old and one 14. So I hope on this episode, ma-answer ko or at least mag-guide kayo on these mga tanong. So first, what is pandemic anxiety and what does it look like in children and in parents? Well, pag sinabi natin pandemic anxiety, from the term itself, it's caused by the pandemic, uncertain feelings, and it's very uneasy. Pwede siyang iba sa children kasi it's different per age. Different rin sa parents because we all are coming from different challenges, most especially during the pandemic. Kaya most of the time, I encounter irritability, uneasiness, tapos andyan yung factor of boredom, and mga feelings of isolation din. So, very common yan sa mga pandemic anxiety. Now, may isa pang question. What are the signs I'm looking for in my child and in myself? And may follow-up pa siya if it's different in kids depending on their age. Most of the time sa children, they revert back to their behavior. Parang nag-retro yung kanilang behavior. But most of the time, what we see is, yun nga, they're very restless, some isolate themselves, and it's basically common din sa mga parents, no? So, yan yung pattern na nakikita natin when we are dealing with anxiety, specifically during the pandemic. Next question is, are all kids experiencing this? My child seems the same. Maybe he is too young to be experiencing pandemic anxiety. Well, basically, lahat naman tayo. We're facing uncertain times. And so, the feelings of uncertainty is there. And then, yung tipong naging extra sensitive tayo, I think lahat tayo, we all on that same page. And so, yun, my answer here is, yes, everyone is experiencing this. Especially pag yung isolation is always there. And that's what the pandemic did to us. What are some ways I can help my child with pandemic anxiety? Do you have practical tips? Okay, number one, it's very important na you talk about it. Because when you communicate how you feel, that's one way of being able to vent out your emotions. And that's very important. Pag nagsasama kayo, magtanungan kayo ng, kumusta ka? Because that can actually open a whole Pandora's box of emotions. So checking in on each other is very important. And you might want to do practical activities also together para naman may bonding din kayo. So, I hope that answers your questions on this episode about parenting. Madami pa tayong tips that are upcoming, so watch out for it. This is Doc Gia Sison and thank you for watching this episode.